the main purpose of your job?
My job encompasses doing all the, so it's parks, recreation and seniors. And then we also do the signs, lines, and meters in the town. So we maintain the meters, all the fields, all the parks, playgrounds, all that. We provide all the recreation for young kids up until senior citizens. So we have like the Ragamuffin Parade coming up on Sunday, we have EIBL, we have tennis programs, plus we oversee all the leagues. So Blue Devils, soccer, baseball, lacrosse, cheerleading, all that we oversee. They come to us for like regulation at the background check, we have to check all their rosters, we give them all the fields. Plus we do all the fields with the schools. So like if you play football, you're probably practicing at Handle Field. If you play soccer, you might play at Handle Field. Tennis, you play at Leawood. Golf, you are at Lake Isle. So it's a whole bunch, all 3 school districts we do. So we kind of oversee all of the sports that go on in the town and then all the activities that are for the residents.
Okay, so kind of the same question, but what are you responsible for?
Well, my main responsibilities, I think we have 15 full-time people who work, and we even have a social worker and drivers that drive people to medical appointments and to the senior center. So my main job is to oversee everyone who's doing all of the things. I also handle all the fields, me personally, but everyone else has a task that they're assigned to. So it depends. We have someone who picks up the meter, someone who lines the field, someone who is a social worker, someone who handles the home delivered meals, someone who plans all the programs for the senior center, someone who runs the EIBL. So it changes. So I manage everyone who does all of those programs. Like I still do programs and such and work on the bigger things, and I schedule all the fields, but mainly overseeing the people who do everything.
Great. So kind of the same question again, but what does your job entail? Like just like a day, kind of like in.
Well, today, today's Wednesday, so we've probably checked the weather about 75 times, deciding if it's going to rain or not on Sunday. So I have 6 weather apps plus a separate one on my computer, so I check 7 of them daily. So basically today I'm driving myself crazy, but we also have, tomorrow night we have a basketball draft for the youngest girls division. We have a volleyball clinic coming up. We have the Halloween parade. We're starting to plan all the holiday programs. In the parks division, it's starting to get colder, so we have to shut down all the water because there's the outdoor bathrooms or the hoses and all the watering systems, irrigation systems and everything that water all of the fields, plus the snack bars at some of the facilities. So right now we're setting up, closing them, and making sure that they don't freeze. And then this weekend, baseball will be the last weekend, so we're deciding what fields we still need to line, what we do, what we don't. We just collected all the Columbus Day signs, so that was something. They're getting ready for Halloween. You could probably hear them in the hallway. We have bags that we stuffed with stuff. More stuff has to be stuffed. We have people coming in to volunteer, so that's what we're doing today. Yesterday was the 40th anniversary of the senior programs and services of the nutrition center. So we had a big party. So before that, I got gift certificates, got raffle certificates, all these things for it. Lunch yesterday, music, dancing.
So what are some major issues that you have to deal with?
Well, a lot of it with managing people's personalities. So some people don't get along with each other, and because there's 3 different divisions: recreation, parks, and senior programs and services. We used to operate, so when I came here in 2011 in this position, we were 3 separate departments, and I only oversaw recreation. Parks had a different boss, and seniors had a different boss. Now we're one big department, and we all work together, which is good for resources for the town, but there's a lot of personalities, so it's a lot of personalities to manage. It's also a lot of space, because it's the entire town, so we're not all here. Only 6 of us are here out of the 15, plus there's a ton of part-time people, so that is, and then money, because we have budget, so it's almost November, which is the end of the year, so in January you have all this money, but you have to budget it throughout the entire year. This is usually when they cut off spending, but we have programs that go up until the middle of December, so we have to keep spending, but we have to make sure we have enough money for it. So that's where we have to really, at this time of year, it's you want to have this wonderful program But if you have no money, you can't do it. So you have to make sure in January you know what you're doing in December, which is hard because you don't know what you're doing in December and January. So.
Yeah, that was the last question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys have anything else?
I think we're good.
Yeah,
All right,
good.
cool.